that time of year again. It's November 2021 edition. I always like to look forward to the holiday season, that October, November, December months leading up until the new year. I love it so much because that's where I feel like the best family and home memories come from. It's when everyone's together and you do all these things that are almost traditions in some ways. And one of these traditions I have is that every November I like to play Pokemon Sun and Moon. I personally have Moon version. I picked up Moon on release date all the way back in 2016, November 18th. I still remember the release date. I still remember I believe it was a Friday. It was definitely a Friday. It was after school. My dad took me to GameStop at like 6 p.m. Waited in line. There was a decent line there. So I knew people were also excited to get this new game. And the hype around this game was just so big, at least for me, in terms of how it affected me. Coming home almost every single day from middle school and checking the YouTube channel to see if they had uploaded a new trailer or a new video showcasing any bit of new information. I still remember when that original first trailer came out where they showed the graphics, they showed the starters, the legendaries at the end. That was an amazing trailer. I remember coming home from school that day and being so excited, watching Munching Oranges videos of the trailer breakdowns. It was an amazing time. And it's crazy because I feel like with this game, I remember having a better time living through the build-up to the release rather than playing the actual game itself. I don't actually remember much about this game. From what I can remember, I just beat it pretty quickly, and I remember having a good time, but I don't really remember much. Not to say that I didn't enjoy it. I definitely did enjoy it, but I don't know why, but just something about the build-up to these games, the release, just meant so much more to me than the actual game itself. I think by the time I finished it, I had only reached about 60 hours. And sure, I beat the main story, I beat the Pokemon League, I did all that stuff. What little post-game there even is, I don't remember. But yeah, it was just kind of done. Like, one of the things people say about this game that they like is that they went for a more deeper story this time around, similar to something as a Pokemon Black and White 2. But I don't really remember much of the story. All I remember really is Team Skull, Aether Foundation, and then all of a sudden we're freaking fighting Lusamine in space or whatever, I don't know. Besides that though, this game introduced me to Rowlet. I freaking love Rowlet. I think Rowlet's so cool. Decidueye is so cool. His design is so amazing. And yeah, the music especially. The music is great. Very catchy. The Howley City theme. It was probably a year ago. I want to assume I was just bored, but I put a lot of the Sun and Moon soundtrack on my SoundCloud playlist. And I've been listening to that at school for the past couple days. So I'm here in Mr. Schulman's class and Ms. Barman's class, and I'm listening to like that Panola City or Panola Town or something like that, and then the Cocopolis, I don't even know, but those songs are bangers, and I don't remember them even being in the game. I don't remember ever listening to them. Not to mention the graphics. Look at these graphics. Before this, we had X and Y, we had Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, those chibi designs, and for the time, those looked amazing. I thought that was the best it was gonna get. But no, they gave us full 3D models. I almost didn't even believe it. Because these are the 3D models they used in the battle cutscenes, or in very specific, more advanced cutscenes, I guess I'll say, in those older 3DS Pokemon games. But no, this time, the art style they went with is a full 3D models of the characters, and it's honestly amazing. I didn't think the 3DS could handle it, but somehow they made it happen. And yeah, that kind of leads us to today. Every November, because I remember that initial November 18th release date, 2016, and I want to say, yeah, every year since then, I picked this game back up, and it's kind of reunited me with my love with Pokemon that I normally fall out of. And I don't know, it's something about this game. something about this game that just has this very special place in my heart. It was definitely the first game that I was extremely excited for, that had like a huge build up to it that I followed. Even though it wasn't my first Pokemon game, but this was the first one that not only did I buy it, oh, it's crazy to think about, but this is the first Pokemon game that I saw a reveal for. And it really saddens me that Sword and Shield just didn't really interest me that much. Normally I would be very excited for another generation of Pokemon, but something about it actually made me a little mad with how bad it looks. But yeah, Sun and Moon, let me pull the game up. Sun and Moon. This is my original release copy, and yeah, you know, I play it every November. It's become a tradition for me, and I hope to keep it that way for years to come. You know, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are coming out. This is the last Pokemon experience I've had in 5 years. You know, maybe it's time to pick up the new one. I love Pokemon. I've always loved Pokemon. I'm sure I always will love Pokemon. It's a series that is very timeless, and no matter how many times you play through the same formula, you know, it's just too classic for it to get old. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to playing Pokemon Sun and Moon.